Have you ever wondered if Pinterest is a good fit for your business? Isn't it just for recipes and crafts and homeschool moms? Well, the short answer is no, it can really help. We're going to talk about why and how. But before we dive in, be sure and hit that subscribe button so that you're notified every time a new video goes up. My name is Karen Terradas. I'm with Social You. For the last 12 years, I've helped other small business owners and entrepreneurs grow their business through social media. It worked for them and it can work for you. So let's go ahead and get started. I always like to start with the why. So let's talk about some statistics before we really get to the meat of it. So most Pinterest users are female. We're talking about 85%. Pinterest is still growing. Their user base grew 26% last year, which means it's currently growing. It reaches 83% of women between 25 and 54. And that specific demographic makes up 80% of those who make the buying decisions in U.S. households. That's huge. 85% I mentioned of women are on Pinterest, compared to only 44% on Instagram and 53% on Facebook. So if you were looking for a female buyer, if you're a wedding vendor, if you are a realtor, if you any kind of anything that appeals specifically to women, Pinterest is the place to be. More than 80% of women ages 18 to 64 with children use Pinterest. So let me break that down. 8 out of 10 moms. Again, if you have an audience for children, if you have an audience for the parents of children, Pinterest is the place to be. Even for dads, 40% of the United States dads are on Pinterest. That blows my mind. 52% of millennials use Pinterest every month. That's almost as much as Instagram. And people assume that millennials are only on Instagram, but they're on Pinterest too. 89% of US pinners use Pinterest for inspiration. What does that mean? They use it for their big purchases, their home buying, their wedding, their life-changing purchases, decorating, all that kind of stuff. They go to Pinterest for inspiration. 77% of weekly pinners discover a new product or brand. 98% report trying new things after browsing on Pinterest. I know that I'm guilty of that. 78% of users say the content for brands is super useful, including ads. They dig the ads on Pinterest. Who knew? The average time spent is only 14 minutes. Not a lot, not as much as Facebook, but the people who get on Pinterest are, ready to spend their money. Most users prefer to use their phone as to their computer. Ad revenue is projected to pass $1 billion at the end of 2020. High-income households are twice as likely to use Pinterest as low-income households. Did I mention real estate is good? Pinterest is good for that. Shopping is the top priority for 48% of Pinterest users. Huge. Pins that show a product or service in action, so something that's actively being used, are 67% more likely to drive sales. These numbers are staggering. So let me give you like a real world example. We have, my account has 5,000 Pinterest users. We average between, it can go from 60,000 to 100,000 views a month. That is massive. That is a massive return. And we're talking on average, 8 out of 10 of my top 10 pins a month are my own blog. I will have a blog pinned multiple times, once for each graphic that's used in that blog, and they'll both appear in my top 10. It's crazy to me how much traffic is driven by Pinterest. Thousands of views a month, simply because the graphics in the blog are good and they get pinned and people respond. You can also pin directly from Instagram, so you can always create your own original content. So should you be on Pinterest? Well, I will tell you, you can only do what you can handle. So you have to decide if you have the bandwidth for it. Facebook is a must. As a small business owner, you have to be on Facebook. If you're a wedding vendor, you just about have to be on Instagram, but Pinterest is such a good option, just because, if for no other reason than the traffic and the fact that the audience is predominantly female with money who want to buy things specifically from you. So I think a lot of people sleep on Pinterest because they don't understand the long-term implications and the long-term benefits it has for their business. I'm telling you right now, don't sleep on this. Pinterest is awesome. It's the unsung hero. And our numbers, it's February. So Our numbers are at 85,000 right now. You should have seen the numbers at Christmas, Thanksgiving, and Halloween. Just crazy. The statistics are crazy. So I would love to know, are you using Pinterest for your business or do you just use it for fun? I know I started using it for fun before I made that connection of, oh yeah, this would probably totally work for my business. So let me know in the comments below, are you using it for fun or have you already started using it for business? And if you're using it for business, what do you think? Are you up to date on all of your image sizes? Speaking of Pinterest and graphics and images, do you have the right image sizes for all of your different platforms? There's so many now. Well, we have a very cool cheat sheet that you can download for free. If you'll check the description below, there is a link provided for you to download that graphic resource. It lists all the different sizes for every single platform for easy and quick reference for you. So go ahead and check that out. Again, it's free. Hopefully this information was helpful. We do post new videos every Friday at 2 p.m. So I hope you will come back and join me. If you did like it, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as a subscriber. And until next Friday at 2 p.m., this is Karen Taranis with Social You. Thanks, guys.